Oh, that music sounded a little bit like... like it was a little more tense than usual for this sort of thing. Did I not enable fastest text speed for this? Oh, hey, look at this goofy dog. That's right, we've all played a Pokemon game before. And, hey, D-pad, you wanna... Oh, fuck right off. I reset the controls for this. And now they've decided to stop functioning. Alright, that's cool. Good. Thank you so much, MGBA. Holy fuck. I wonder if it's just because mine's, like, super out of date or something. Which, I mean, it is. But also, again, hey, yeah, it's... This is not a hard function to do where a game can tell if you've plugged or unplugged the controller. Last time I used SCEUX, it was like this too. So I need to see if that's still like the best NES emulation option out there. Okay, yeah, good. Now our D-pad is working. So now we can be the character that's a little, designed in a way. I don't want to say that they, well, there have been some things that have been said about what they did with the design of Misty and May and like that for the anime, so... Listen, it's not me being weird this time. Okay, so I could have sworn I had turned on the options to use running shoes before I... Well... What, did I accidentally load the unrandomized ROM despite the fact that it's clearly the file that's listed as being randomized? Yeah, okay, so, alright, I shuffled all these things, game. So... there might be an issue here. And that issue might be the game is that the randomizer has decided not to function. That would be really cool. Actually, hold up. I'm gonna go take a look at the recent ROM list here on Mugaba. Yeah, no, that's the one that I saved for it. Open the log. Because it's... Why is everything unchanged? What? Why? I set all of those... Okay, so... Okay, my guess here is that somehow this garbage program that had an update earlier no, it was last year, I think, never mind, that somehow this program, despite the fact that I overwrote my settings after I'm going to be a little bit sad if that's the case, because, like, for real? Okay. Yeah, I opened the wrong one. Alright, fine, that's my fault. Where's... Okay. So, give me just a moment here. We're going to click shutdown on that, and I'm going to have to re-roll this because... just because the way this... Yeah. Okay, see, there's all my randomization again. And... that... Yes, feel free to overwrite the yes. Don't need those settings files. Now I'm going to look at this and see that it has changed. Okay, yeah, it's changed. I saw something had an amulet coin and that's about it. Alright, so now... reload, okay. So everything should hopefully be back to normal. Sorry about that. It is arguably my fault. Oh, thank you for the Prime sub, by the way. Thank you very much. I suppose you could probably argue that that's 100% my fault, actually. But that is not good design. Like, why did it lose the set? Oh, god damn it. My controller just came slightly undone. Now I have to reset my thing because the micro USB cable got slightly twiddled. And it's not reading my inputs. Change profile. There we go. Yeah, so MGBA is extremely argumentative when it comes to controllers. Which... oh hey, Porygon, that's a pretty nice Pokemon. So I feel like at some point I have got to look into either a different emulator, and no, I'm not going back to Visual Boy Advance. I know that is one that exists, but it has some notable issues with, like, not being perfect emulation. And I mean, technically it works, but I would like it to be as close as possible to hardware. Either that, or I have to invest in a GBA flash cart and just use the Game Boy player. Which, I mean, I could do that. I do have a Game Boy player. I just have to go track down a flash cart. Which you would think wouldn't be too hard, but on the other hand, I wouldn't know for sure. Okay, so now that we're done having our little freak out here, what do we got? We got a Great Ball. That is a tremendous choice of item because, yes, we are going to be entering into the realms of this probably being the worst way for us to wind the clock, really. I'm sure there's an easier way to do it, but I don't know what it is offhand. Okay, that looks about right. Looks like it's 8:20 p.m. here. Yeah, so again, getting a free Pokeball, especially a good one, is pretty good because we are definitely looking to Nuzlocke this one, probably.
Your mother wears combat boots. My mother is a boot. She and centipedes are still at war. Haven't you heard? Life's a stag tilde.
Oh boy, apparently that got me into hype train proportions. Okay, yeah, I'm jumping ahead, technically. I forgot that the game is like, hey, yeah, you have to go find out that Professor Birch isn't there before you attempt to do it. Unlike in the first generation. Oh, I'm sorry, do I have to also go and... I think they actually said, hey, yeah, go visit your neighbor, and I wasn't paying a ton of attention to it because... yeah. Reasons. Hey, you just left your item here, champ. As this kid doesn't even seem to care that we basically were almost about to steal his item. Okay, now am I allowed to? Yes. We had to see Professor Birch being attacked by a thing that's not actually going to be a Zigzagoon, but kind of looks like it because Overworld. We got Wigglytuff, we got Aron, and we've got Seaking. So Aron has the highest potential overall. Seaking has a better type than Wigglytuff by a pretty fair margin. However, it starts out strong enough and will continue to be so. Aron is going to continue being probably our champion for this entire run. Wigglytuff is not going to have moves that it learns, is probably the issue there. Whereas Seaking at least would be able to try. Hey, it's Ghastly. And we've got, well, this is a moveset, but mirror move, huh? Interesting. Rarely see that. Steel Wing, however, should be pretty good, and oh boy, that's not great. On the other hand, we managed to land the hit anyway. Yeah, seeing Steel Wing being our main offense. Well, at least we've got a matching type attack there. But I was quite worried when I saw we got hit by Mud Slap immediately. It's like, ooh, that's half of our... Hooray, an extra 1 bit, yay! Just because, hey, why not? Make the number unround. Now I'm gonna think of a nickname on this fellow, and mostly just say that, yeah, that was the scariest level 2 Ghastly I think I've ever seen. And hooray, my frame dropping appears to have stopped. There was a little bit for a second there, but it has come to an end. Yay! Stop that. I tend to go with a mecha theme for a lot of anytime I get an Aron family. So I think this time, just because it was literally the first thing that came into my mind, we're going to name her Crossbone, after the Crossbone Gundam. Which, I mean, great name, but, you know, big ol' machines and... Yep. We get to go get a tutorial from that guy who's got the hat hair. If we go up here and look for him, yeah, he's gone. Figured. I admit that I'm going to be, like, slightly tuned out from some of the dialogue because it's a Pokemon game. Oh, hey, look, a Spoink. A Pokemon that you probably don't think of very much. These attack animations feel so slow after seeing the max speed dialogue. Anyway, the Nuzlocke capture rules don't take effect until we get the Pokedex. Despite the fact that we started with a Pokeball. I'm throwing that out there as just like a general purpose way things work. Well, interesting moveset coming off of this thing already. So, Sableye would be a pretty good addition to the team if we could luck into actually getting that. But yes, the capture rule will be in full effect once we talk to Brendan and return to Little Root Town. I had to remember what the name of our podunk little literal dead-end town is named. This being the first Pokemon game where literally the only place that connects physically to your hometown is the route out to the next town. Where it's just like, there is so little going on here that all you've got is just you being shepherded forward into elsewhere in the universe. Also, hey look, it's Wigglytuff. So, double good news that we didn't take one as a starter, because they exist in the wild. Hooray! Hey, buddy. That's right, I need a tutorial battle, friend. However, I will put forward that I'm allowed to lose in the first well, maybe I shouldn't have said that because I literally just got one shot. That's... Ooh. Well, I guess I'm not kidding. I guess it's time for another quick re-roll. Alright, so we open the ROM. Load our settings file here. I want to take a look if I have a thing on here that has our... Oh god, I didn't click update moves to the later generations, but that's okay. That's fine. Yeah, so I don't have anything in here that says force same type attack in your move pool. It does not say preferring same type as my randomized moves. So literally I just got an interesting bit of RNG there where it was two in a row that we encountered that had matching, you know what I'm trying to say. I'm just doing it badly. Alright, shut down, overwrite it, and yeah. Those files, let's reload. Yeah, like I said, if we die, we die. It's a Nuzlocke at any point before we get the pardon me, other than the capture rule, up until we get our Pokedex, which, yeah, if we get a Pokeball on the PC of any description, again, we're hard banned from getting any sort of capture before we get the Pokedex. And then we're allowed the standard Nuzlocke rule of 1 per zone, and it has to be the first thing that you see. Except that gifts are like, whatever, you're allowed all the gifts, because, yes. I'm also gonna save right out front of the PC in case things go south again, so that way we're not taking the extra, like, 3 minutes, I'd say, of starting up a file. I'll set the clock separately. Right. We want to save here. We'll just have to take the time for the re-randomize every time that becomes necessary, but hopefully it won't come up again, just in case. Alright, what's our item? A never melt ice. That is not super likely to come up, but just in case it does. Oh, so we really have to wind it in this slow method every time, huh? Alright, go back to midnight. Midnight. Go back to 8. Yeah, 8:31. I like how he just assumes that we'd be a boy because we have a father. Powerfully silly. Okay, we've got an Azrael, we've got a Sunflora, and a Magikarp. I'm slightly horrified as to what Magikarp might have, to be honest with you. If we take Magikarp, we should be facing Azrael as the other Pokemon. So this will be an absolute clash of titans when we finally get to face Brendan. Oh, and helpfully enough, our first wild Pokemon here is a Kakuna. Although, I mean, this thing could have Explosion or something. Thankfully, though, Magikarp has one very notable stat, which is the fact that it's fast as heck. And also it evolves at a whopping level 20 into a pretty good Pokemon. And by pretty good, I mean Gyarados is just always good at everything, basically. Thinking on this one for a second, I'm like, what was the snake in Super Metroid? Oh yeah, that thing was terrible. So no, instead it's gonna be the snake from Metroid Fusion. Because we missed out on the Metroid joke last time. Joke reference. This one will be Ceres. It's certainly fast enough for it. Alright, Brendan, tutorialize me with the goofiest Pokemon possible. Ooh, hello! That's a lot of experience. And it has Drought. That's bizarre. Well, I'm not completely surprised that I can't one-shot this thing. We are still based off of Magikarp strength, but double team on Chansey, that would be gross. Everybody at Smogon's heads are seeing that and they're exploding. Just their heads, not the rest of them. That'd be weird. Transformed into the grass type. Well, that's unfortunate for you because, yeah, camouflage, not such a good ability. Payday! Hey, that might be a nice Pokemon to have, actually. Alright, now no save until after we've beaten this, because, yeah. Right, Roselia with Endure. Well, it's okay. We're still using Magikarp stats. This thing wasn't gonna get a one-hit kill anyway. It's not good at that. Alright, so let's see what kind of very silly ability this Azurill has going for it. Speaking of abilities, I should probably look at what our funky fish has got as an ability. Oh, and right, an item. I gotta remember that. Suction cups. That's not terribly useful. And a TM-15. Ooh, I should have remembered to take that off of this fellow, but we'll handle that later. If we get out. Oh God. Yeah, if we get out of here alive. We did not. This is why we saved in front of the PC last time. Yikes. I've had worse runs of this sort of thing, by the way. I'll say that now. For anybody who's like, oh, that's really unlucky. Less than you might think. But it is still not great. All right. And time loop. What's our item? It's the same. Oh. I think I might have done goofed there. In that I would have to actually properly reload. Yeah, of course, because that item would have already been set by the time we started the game. Oh. Oops. So, I guess there truly is no point to me saving for, like, speed purposes. Your dog is arguing with... Well... I can't say... I can't say anything. I have that happen quite a bit, too. Dogs can be quite argumentative little fellows. Alright, so what's the actual item? It's a Premier Ball. Well, we know the rule about that, but hey, free Pokeball. I won't complain. And yes, I am having massive frame drops, by the way, so that's... the rule, again, Premier Balls don't have a specific rule so much, it's just any Pokeball, where, again, we're still not allowed to catch anything until we get our Pokedex. Also, yeah, I have no idea what the deal is with... The weather is fine outside, it's not that, that's for sure. It's probably just... It happens sometimes. Yeah, that's all. Just because it's like usual Nuzlocke rules-ish, and I was like, okay, that's the one part of the RNG that we will say does not do anything to us. Because obviously we can't deal with the RNG, we can't just say, hey, yeah, no to the RNG of any of the trainers or the wild encounters or anything like that. That's the one thing. We got Parasect, we got Doduo, and we've got Larvitar. So this is an interesting set. In short, because I'm gonna be right back, and then I'll make a decision on this. And yeah, hopefully my internet connection will have gotten a little bit more stable in that period of time, because I don't know what the hell's going on with it right now. Alright, so it looks like my bars went back to being green while I was downstairs getting a glass of water and making sure that the cable hadn't been yanked halfway out the wall. So I think the play here is going to be taking Parasect and switching it for something better later on. Because remember, we don't have to do this solo. Ooh, Sharpedo. That's an interesting thing to see. At the very least, it should be quite easy to destroy. Ooh, this has Flash Fire. That's very good for Parasect. And a Pearl, so we can get a little bit of cash early. That's nice. Sandstorm, Fury Attack, Comet Punch, Revenge. That's sub-ideal, but we're already slow as dirt anyway by being Parasect, so Revenge is not terrible, consequently. Actually, well, it did acid armor, so yeah, that's probably why that did so relatively little for an attack like that on a level 2 Sharpedo. I dearly hope this is the play, because otherwise this could be a bit of a problem. Mark throwing in a subscription. Wow. Thank you.
Hello, my devious little kitten.
I'm slightly older. Devious large kitten. Wait, I don't know where I'm going with this. So what do we name this triangle crab? I mean, I guess we could call him like Cappy or something, you know. Cordy. After the cordyceps fungus. Last of Us. Truckman. It's an emote. Oh, I see. It's like that looks like a lemon in the little thing there. Cordon there. There we go. Well, that works. Corden Freeman. Wait, no, sorry. Well, let's see if we can manage to not get annihilated by Brendan's Doduo. Under normal circumstances, I'd get my ass handed to me, obviously, but these are not normal circumstances. Okay, are there, like, real differences between Fury Attack and Comet Punch? Okay, yes, Comet Punch is marginally stronger. And of course, that always has to deal with RNG, because, yeah. Has to deal with double RNG. I saw that come up, like, literally after I uninstalled the game out of just, like, yeah, you know, well, fuck Gearbox feelings. And I don't remember all the patch notes, and obviously I haven't tested it for reasons. But the first thing that I thought of was, okay, they nerfed the item that was broken, which, fair enough, without buffing all the other items that everybody has been pointing out are disgustingly underpowered. Which, I guess, fair enough. Oh, this thing has trace. That's interesting. That could be quite helpful, actually, if we manage to catch one of these, but that's a big if. And I mean, quite frankly, it's already got a better moveset than our starter does. It's okay. We're not going to be able to catch until we get the Pokedex, because, yes. But yeah, I don't know how much better Risk of Rain 2 is working. A big issue remains also the thing that I'm pretty sure a lot of stuff in it is still coupled to the frame rate, and unless they completely redid the code back to the original state, there's still going to be that issue persisting. So... Speaking of... well, there we go. We got Egg Bomb. Just immediately. Well, that's fun. Load those settings. Oh yeah, let me close the ROM before I save it again. I probably should have like a little text thing on the thing that says, yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm at such a point where I can't refund because I spent long enough to unlock everything, and it's like, wow, this is shit. So, yeah, sadly, no such luck for me. I got it to randomize, but, I got horribly killed so far. Yeah, what do I even write as like a... No. The Softlocks text is an old one. That was from Metroid Fusion Rando. I just am using that because it's positioned correctly. Oh, God. And by position correctly, I mean... Actually, this is kind of too large of text, but I'll have to fix that in a second. I'm going to have to pull this up. And this... Oh, thanks for... Hang on. I can actually position this better. Never mind. Better-ish. Have I tried out any of the other ROM hacks? I don't believe so. Yeah, so... I also just bonked my microphone by accident. Oops. And... yeah. I haven't played a lot of Pokemon lately, so... I'll have to remember to get around to those at some point. But... yeah, there's a lot that you can do with this. But truth be told, right now we are still sort of at the mercy of the RNG. And getting a good Pokemon. And not getting annihilated by moves that would never work if I used them. Like Egg Bomb. I think I'm probably good for now, because, yeah. Withdraw item. Moo Moo Milk? Well, it's a slightly better potion, I guess. That could probably be useful, assuming that we don't get laid out in a single hit by these fights anymore. Yes. I was like, didn't it have something else attached to it? But no, it was just the fact that it's Universal Pokemon Randomizer ZX. I'm currently on version 4.6.0, I believe it is. Yes, 4.6.0. So that appears to be the most recent release, at least on their GitHub. Which, I don't know, maybe they've switched over to a different service and the GitHub still comes up much faster in Google, because I would not be surprised if that was the case. Well, I don't think there's been an update in over a year and a half, at least, again, with the asterisk of the fact that the main source I'm using is the GitHub, and I don't know if there was, you know, if anything else may have happened with that, and, you know, maybe it's being posted elsewhere instead, blah-de-blah-de-blah. Okay, so we got Tropius, we got Muck, and we've got... Oh, fuck off. I probably should have locked legendaries out of that. That's kind of a little bit swinging in the other direction. But we may end up getting an absolute garbage move pool. I may have to box this thing for being overpowered. Oh, actually, never mind. Ooh! Game! Spit up in Great Covet and Volt Tackle. Well. Randomizers do like to average out, don't they? That's two totally useless moves. A 1/3 of damage as recoil move. Well, I know what I gotta name this, right? I gotta hope that I'm doing the spelling correctly on this, that it's... That in the original localization, it was spelled G-Y, not G-I-Y, for Geeg, as it were, which was the original spelling that later became Gigas in Earthbound, and then later was Geeg, G-I-E-G-U-E, in Earthbound / Earthbound Beginnings. Why am I in here? I'm being dumb. You know, that guy, yeah. Because the name was palindromic in the Japanese original because I guess it looked nice. I mean, why the heck not? Kind of thing. And then they changed it to Gigas, I think because they looked at their first attempts at localizing it and... Ooh, Tropius with Drought. That's rather dangerous, buddy. Oh, speaking of Covet, I should have looked at what my held item was. Yeah, I usually remember to do that, but I guess I did not this time. Or maybe I was just like, yeah, the chances are not there, but... what's our item? What's our... Lightning Rod for an ability, too. And a TM. That TM could be valuable, or it could be trash. Yeah, so anyway, the story here that I'm trying to tell is ouchies! Ooh, boy! This thing has decided to stop fucking around, okay. Wow. Thing's got a good move. This is what I'm fighting on what's his name anyway, so I should actually go back and heal. I got distracted. So, yeah. When they were first localizing and doing previews for Earthbound, i.e. the one that we actually got is Earthbound, in America, in Nintendo Power, the earliest translation that they had of Geek was they translated the name as The Geek. And I believe that the people who were doing the localization of the actual game looked at that and were just so horrified in terms of how off that is that they had to step in and take action pretty quickly. All right, champ, how badly can you kick our butts here? And how badly can I forget to remember to unequip that TM? Oh, all right. Calm Mind and not Crunch. That's a choice you've made, friend, but okay. Well, I mean, I guess it saved you, sort of. I don't have any stat randomization whatsoever. I think you're thinking of a different thing. Yeah, that sounds more like a fan game kind of thing, if anything. All right, now that I'm hopefully done being a fool. What's his TM? Bullet Seed. Ooh, can we use this? No, there is not a physical special split attached to this. I don't remember if you can even do that in Universal Pokemon Randomizer by default. Otherwise, I'd have to apply an additional patch afterwards, because I know that there's patches for that. Now, I've already got a thing that I'm working off of this, so I guess maybe I can switch it later. I might have just completely missed it then, so... Actually, I've got the program still open. Randomized move category. No, this feature is not available for... This randomizer does not add the physical special split to games that don't have it. So... Again, I'm going to assume that that is a thing that requires an additional patch. Which, yes, those are a thing that exist. Again, I've seen that before. That there was plenty of those kind of patches. Yeah, I've got, again, the most recent version. I can update moves all the way up to Gen 9, which I don't remember how many more post-Gen 8 updates there are. Especially not for stuff this far back. But we have officially gotten into the game. We stopped jobbing to Brendan, so... Hooray, we got the running shoes, but we already had that function option. Yeah, I'm like, I can't remember what they are, so... Yeah, there. Whismer. We need to be careful not to kill this thing, I guess. Well, Cuffit doesn't do a lot of damage. Never mind. It doesn't do a lot of damage until you factor in the 5-level gap. I don't need to be in here. What am I doing? That it's a lot, yes. Oh, this thing is going to be... We basically have to throw Hail Mary balls at this thing in order to even hope to have a chance of getting Squirtle Squad in our party here. Because at that point, yeah, I'm just gonna be like, yeah, no, don't even think about that. We're on a different route now, Retro. We're on Route 103, I believe this is called. But yeah, that's Route 101, so that one is a no-go, and we are... I'm going to actually try to do this. Well, okay, come on, give me the attack down. Come on. Dang. Reflect. Oh, that's perfect. Yes, 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 yes. That's even better, actually. I don't have to hope for jack diddly shit. I mean, yeah, I guess there is that, but... Listen, crits only happen when you really don't want or necessarily need them to... Oh, right. Anyway, coming in all the way from Smash Brothers, it's Squirtle. And the anime, but unfortunately the sprite doesn't feature any sunglasses, so we can't really say that. What was the turtle in Banjo-Kazooie? Tip-Top, I think, right? Was the ones inside the big turtle, I mean. Because I think I'm going, yeah. Oh, that's the start button, not the select button. And I don't need to do that yet. There we go, Tip-Top. Well, yeah, Diddy Kong Racing too, but I mean, I was thinking specifically the Banjo-Kazooie ones for whatever reason. Probably because I don't play a ton of racing games, just period. But yes, get a little bit of Rareware in there, because, yeah. Banjo-Kazooie is pretty good. I say a lot of things that are not very positive about early 3D platformers, but that one is still quite fun. Now, I'm going all the way for getting that bonus Premier Ball, just in case. I have catch rates raised, by the way, at least a little bit. Like, I think it's at the minimum of 33% at full health, assuming that actually held. I guess I can double check. Because I don't want to make these free, but I don't want to make them impossible in case we get, you know, just stuff that's like literally the lowest base catch rate. You know, in case we end up in a row of just like Beldum and more Beldum. Yeah. So anyway. Yes, we say a lot of things in here that are frequently kind of inappropriate. My sense of humor is like that of a 12-year-old or something. I don't know. I'm gonna go try and catch a third party member. Oh yeah, I didn't even look at the full thing. Oops. Aurora Beam, Knockoff, Reflect, Spark. Right, we saw all of that, I just forgot all of it as well. So, yeah, pretty handy overall. I don't think moves are updated though, so I'm pretty sure that knockoff is still like, yeah, knockoff is still 20 PP. I didn't update moves for some reason. And you might be asking me why I didn't do that. Well, that's a good question. But otherwise, yeah, Reflect, Spark, Aurora Beam. We got a decent variety there. Oh, hey, look, a Mudkip. So we're not likely to kill this thing if we spark it from a 2-level disadvantage, right? I probably should avoid it, but... I'll start off by throwing up Reflect. Ah, yes, thank goodness it didn't 55% me. Like, this should be safe, right? Usually when starters of equal levels do this, you don't get your one-shot off your elemental attack in the newer games. So I think it's fair to be like, okay, yeah, I've got a slightly stronger one, and I'm 2 levels behind. This isn't gonna kill, right? That'd be stupid. Ouchies. That's a pretty strong Mega Kick. Even with our barrier up. Okay, that should be low enough for us to attempt a catch. Can lift large boulders by planting its 4 feet and heaving. I mean, yeah, it seems like it's pretty strong with its feet here. Yeah, I mean, listen, picking the water starter is always the right choice. So, this is just the game giving me exactly what's best for me, or something. That's a load of shit, by the way. Don't necessarily do that. Actually... Oh yeah? Neat. I have kind of missed some of the news on that. I think there was a Toby Fox collaboration because goodness knows Toby Fox gets to collaborate with basically everything nowadays, and he absolutely deserves it, by the way. This isn't me being like, hey, yeah, boy, we see this guy all the fucking time, don't we? No, it's for a good reason. It's because he's good at what he does. I've been, unfortunately, rereading Homestuck, which I've mentioned recently. And his music has been a delight, even in the most recent case where I heard it, which was the Trickster arc. Oh boy. Oh yeah, that's out now too? Wow. I knew that was happening, I just forgot to pay attention to it because, well, I don't have a great attention span. You're sorry for me. Well, it is what it is, I suppose, or something. I say that a lot. I need a name for this four-legged fish. I was tempted to just call it Old Meme at first, but that seemed a little bit rude. I missed at least one of them, because, yeah. Oh, right, one of them was Brock and the other was Muds. I was gonna say something and then I forgot my entire train of thought. Well, there seems to be a strong vote for Moods. Okay, yeah, I do have a period in here. I was like, wait a sec. Imagine having to just tab through pages over and over like, well, that's a thing that would happen, actually. We got Moods on our team. We're out here just carrying a bunch of water starters and a Mewtwo. I think we're actually completely set now. More Pokemon for our party. What the hell are you talking about? And we get ambushed by a small child in shorts. Dudley. Dudley, who's about to discover just how wrong he's done here. Wait. I probably should have looked at what our moveset here was. Oh, nice miss. That's actually quite good because Overheat is a little scary. I mean, Poison Tail is too for its own reasons. I'm throwing that up to reduce damage from stuff like Overheat and that. And now we have to rely on our Mega Kick that is not going to hit. I'll take one more crack at this and then switch, because I'm pushing it a little bit here. Yeah, I told you I was pushing it a little bit here, but I was very confident about how much I was pushing it. All that Balatro has really turned me into a huge clown. Wait. Actually, that's true, but that's not what I wanted to say. Let's go back and heal because, hey, we're already right here. And this is why I never make good progress in these games in an expedient manner, because I just go back to heal as soon as possible. At the slightest provocation. Oh boy, I stubbed my toe. Let me just go to the hospital. It's a good thing health insurance seems to be a thing in Pokemon Land. Otherwise, there'd be a bit of a bad day here. Actually, what are you carrying, fella? A lava cookie. Not a bad gift, I mean, really. I haven't added any extras to any of that, but we'll hash out what grinding is going to look like when we get deeper into proceedings. Tip Top wants to learn Haze, which is not going to be happening. Better that than Mist. Yeah, PK Hex, obviously. I used PK Hex for a couple of, like, just utility things way back when I was doing video stuff related to Pokemon games. Back when I was trying to demonstrate the Skydrop glitch that was actually fixed, bizarrely enough, in Pokemon Black and White 2. But this still doesn't seem to be a thing that a lot of people have recognized too well, for some reason. I'm glad I stayed in, by the way, because, hey, Focus Punch, easy hits, and now I don't take damage from it. Yeah, I figure that's got to be, like, a simple and easy thing to do for that. Ooh. Right. attack is debuffed. Can we get a paralysis also? That would be nice. I'm gonna take that as a no. And it's time for me to eat a Focus Punch coming off of Dustox. As a Mewtwo with 4-level advantage. And, you know... yeah, nice Focus Punch. Guy. I forgot what this trainer's name was set to anyway. Joe, there we go. Oh, also, I discovered that in at least this version of the Pokemon Randomizer, I can set up a custom list of names and... oh, right, Muds has no moves to deal with that thing, so I have to just go right back to Geeg. Who's surprised? Me, actually, come to think of it. I should see if I can use that Bullet Seed TM. Yeah, you can set up a custom list of names and class titles and stuff in at least this version of the randomizer. So that's pretty cool. That's something I could probably goof off with whenever I do another one of these in the future, because, hey, yeah, this is not going to be the last randomized Pokemon game that I ever play. Unless my house burns down in the middle of me streaming or something. That would be pretty messed up, though. So, goodness knows, I could probably make a complete mess of things with that. I kind of wonder what the upper character limit is on some of those. On some things. South Park, The Stick of Truth. I've seen part of The Stick of Truth. I haven't seen all of it. Oh yeah, that's right. Muds had the lava cookie. That's right. And this TM continues to be incredibly not useful to my endeavors. Bit of a pity that, but oh well. At least it contains a real move. And yes, I am still saying this in an era before... oh. I am still saying this in an era where Skill Link doesn't exist. Ouch! Don't like that. Do I just have a healing item? Oh yeah, I have that Moo Moo Milk, but that seems a little bit, like, overspending here. Yeah, I would assume that would cause some, like... I would assume that would cause some glitches, actually. I have to use Tauros. Another very good Pokemon. I do love me some Tauros. I mean, Tauros fell off, like, so badly after Gen 1. I mean... Tauros has basically just been like, okay, how many legs can I possibly break after that first appearance where it was just like the strongest non-legendary Pokemon you could get. And Tauros has just consistently gotten more and more underwhelming compared to its Gen 1 performance, but I still love it. Remains one of my favorite of the Pokemons. And that Protect can be more useful than Grudge, that's for sure. Is if I'm out here putting Grudge to use, My run has gone so badly. Metagross is quite good too. I mean, there's just a lot of very good Pokemon in general, so... There's not an item down here, is there? Yes, there is. A silver powder for all the bug type moves that we have right now. In a generation where the best one is Cross Scissor. Well, I mean, I guess that's a real move, actually, so... I shouldn't talk so much smack. Oh yeah, this guy's gonna be like, hey, yeah, you know this gym that you know full well is way above your punching weight? Because your dad owns it? And you probably know about that? Well... So we have, like... Yeah, no, it's not Cherry Grove, thank goodness. Also, Wally is over here with a Dragonite. That dialogue is looking a little broken. Yeah, sadly, this doesn't speed up the cutscenes, but... I don't have to do anything else, right? I'm all fully healed and still with questionable moves. Oh, I'm getting talked to by this dude. Yeah, sir. Jog on. We're not here for your bullshit. Yes, I did disable the early game-breaking moves and Wonder Guard, because, well, early Wonder Guard anyway. I guess it can show up later. But yeah, early on, let's not have Wonder Guard and continue to say that we did. Hydro Cannon, ooh. That's remarkably not that painful, even coming out. Well, I guess Raichu is still statted like a mid-evolution. So I can't honestly say shit about that, and yeah. Taking it. Oh, yeah. Good old critical hits. See, they'll get critical hits at points when it's not win more. Oh, yeah, 2 in a row. All right, nice. Yeah, we're down 1, which... Oh well, I'll have to find a replacement. Yeah, see, again, Raichu would be kind of like, hey, yeah, a stage, you know, statted like a mid-stage if it weren't getting under-the-counter help from the fucking machine right now. Otherwise, Raichu's been having a rough go because, yeah. Yeah, Liz, I'm going to make an assumption here that, like, the shortest member of that group is still kind of on the lam. You know, small, medium, at large, right? Anyway, since our Squirtle got horribly murdered in a terrible gambling accident, we're down to 1 water starter. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised that it took until regional forms for them to give Raichu any sort of love whatsoever. And on the other hand, I'm kind of not surprised by that, but also maybe part of it is just like the associated being upset that makes me say that. Because Raichu deserves a shot also. Oh, this guy's got a wizard fish, apparently. Okay, I shouldn't mock. That's a good Pokemon. That doesn't really have the HP stat for me to hurt myself too much. Okay, so right now where we're at in Age of Engineering, Lears, is I need to, I guess, start building advanced rocketry machines. Oh boy, that's actually going to probably do the most damage this entire fight, is that fucking poison. Ew. Yeah, because we're at that point, you know, the land of the machines that take absolutely forever to do anything. And then we have to fly rockets to places. We're talking about, we do modded Minecraft stuff as a group, Retro. Just him, me, and Brysolf right now, but Brysolf is A, on vacation, / B, working on some more projects. So, yeah. We got ourselves some Crush Claw, which is an okay move. Unfortunately, 95% accuracy means everybody get ready for us to whiff at the most inopportune time. Alright, now I'm going to walk back to town because I feel like I gotta do step counts, basically, and, you know, keep an eye on my health. In order to make sure I don't frickin' die. Yeah, it's XCOM rules. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Make absolutely sure of that. And honestly, it doesn't really matter when I use this thing that is way too much for this. I should have bought actual potions. I need to go and spend that money actually then, don't I? Somebody still has an item, right? Like that Mudkip has something goofy. No, I took it off already. Never mind. I don't need that many potions. Nor that many. Take 2. Okay, grab 4 antidotes because that's actually like a serious issue. I'm just gonna take an escape rope. No, I'm not. Never mind. I'll grab a paralyzed heal and an awakening and not have enough for an escape rope. And just be disappointed if I get burned or frozen. I probably should go about getting another Pokemon, because we still have a catch on this route. See, now, Lears, all I'm thinking about is, oh, hi, Clefable, you'd be so much better a couple years down the line. Is good old Bryself and his, is that a fucking noose bit? From when he started off on, Thousand Year Door. We should have chipped this thing enough to throw a ball at it. Is that a fucking escape rope? Yeah, pretty much. Well, we got ourselves a Clefable. I don't know what this thing can do other than be level 4. Oh, for a second I was like, is it making double middle fingers in its sprite? Yeah, sadly, this is not exactly Clefable's heyday. Like, bring this back into the fold in Gen 6 or 7, and Clefable has shockingly become, like, one of the most disgusting things out there. Because it still has its stupid-ass move pool, but now it's a fairy type and it has better stats. Yeah, and especially remember that there's also the issue of, like, how does it do across generations? Oh, I can't write Moonstone Eater in there. That's too long. Pebble Swallower. That's also too long. Original Mascot. That's also too long. Heck. So much better than Wigglytuff. Also not possible. Oh, there we go. I guess OG Mascot will do it. Yeah. Technically it was Clefairy that was the... Shut up. It's fine. Pedantry as commentary has... commentary. Pardon me. Comedy is the word I meant. Well... I guess commentary is probably also true. Pedantry as commentary has kind of lost its luster a little bit. What's your item? A spoon. Alright. Boy, I wish I had a Psychic move on this team. Crush Claw, rollout, double team, high jump kick. Also known as, neither of us are ever hitting in this battle. Well, I appreciate the moxie there, Clefable. You're gonna have to start getting a little bit lucky. Can you learn Bullet Seed? Oh, Bullet Seed doesn't do piss all for damage in this generation, huh? Wow, like nothing can learn Bullet Seed either. Ooh. You got Poison Points, so that's cool. It's one with bullet. Wait, sorry. A bunch of rocks, dude. That's what's at the bottom of the sea. Yeah, it's gonna vary if I am actually able to find a TM that's, like, halfway decent. Because otherwise, yeah, it doesn't learn moves, and its initial move set here is, what you would call not terribly inspiring. Yeah, Poison Point is more like, hey, here's something to annoy you while you're out trying to actually deal with the game. Let's see how Crush Claw does for us damage-wise. Ooh, hell yeah. And that, I don't think, was a Winmore crit, thank goodness. Yeah, it's got like a handle on the back of its neck. It's perfect. Wait, what? Yeah, yeah, there you go. See, you said it better than I did. There's an item there. It's a Max Ether. And we gotta shup it. Oh yeah, you're in Bardam's Metal. I love Bardam's Metal. A lot of people are like really frustrated by it. The rolling rocks are a thing that can kind of eat me, but also, oh boy, how am I supposed to deal with this without killing it? That's my next question. Mud Slap. Oh, you don't have knockoff. The other one had knockoff, didn't it? Crap. Well, I know what'll make this work. This will not work at all. Oh, yikes. Bluster Purge, a move that has 5 PP because reasons. Yeah, get out of there, SpongeBob. Dang it. Be up. Ah, the classic. Ah, if only I could hit this thing without killing it. If only I could PP stall it without killing myself. Wait. Hey, can you, like, grow a recoil move or something, dude? Real quick? Like, just start using takedown or something? See, now I'm actually doing that, Lears, and it's making it worse. Dang it. Dang it. You know what? I should probably ingrain to make this a little bit less painful. So that way, while I'm sitting here with this thing doing, like, 2 damage moves over and over, I can heal slowly and basically maintain my status. Well, I got the ball, but, This thing is kind of feeling like a little bit of our last hope of having anything other than a solo run with Mewtwo. Which, I mean, is still, like, kind of incredible, but also... Yay, we got the tissue, we got the Kleenex ghost. Yay. I feel like if I call it that, that's a little... That sounds really bad, but, I don't know, that's why you're gonna be zippy, because we're banking on this thing actually evolving, gang, and not getting completely raffle stomped in the meantime. Which I know is a lot to rely on. Oh hey, it has an item. A spell tag. That's kind of fitting for all the no ghost type moves you're gonna have. Changes type to foes. Ooh. Color change. So that's... Rock Slide was its other... Wow, okay. So, again, if this thing evolves... Because, remember... Oh my god, PP Max. That's pretty nice. So, for those of you who may not remember off the top of your head, Bayonet rather infamously used to have the highest physical attack for a ghost type back in this era. And that was kind of what they leaned into with the Mega Form in Gen 6. So, Bayonet was one of the strongest attackers back in the day in ghost type, which otherwise had the problem of, oh hey, Shadow Ball is physical. And I know you're thinking, oh, doesn't that lower special defense? Yeah. Yeah, it does. Yeah. It was a weird choice. Hey, we got a kid with some bugs. Oh, is it Modest Nature? That's a shame, but I'm sure we'll be able to figure out how to put up with this, right? Yeah, it is Modest Nature. Well, crud vapors. Yeah, I didn't notice. I did notice that it had higher special attack than attack, but I thought that was just, oh yeah, that's just its terrible stats. Doom Desire on this thing, huh? Well, unfortunately, I don't think that's avoidable in this fight, but I missed what Buddy Boy is throwing out there. Yeah, 4 Pokemon. There's no way I can dodge Doom Desire. Oh well. Yeah, I mean, Mewtwo already has the advantage of being fucking Mewtwo, so it'll do. You know, we can give this thing basically whatever, and it'll be fine. Oh god, that fast text speed is screwing me up a little bit. That's what I was waiting for, was to tank the laser beams. Personally, I think Torchic can probably die to a Covet. The other thing probably could have as well, but... Alright, now don't mash so hard. Ooh, Steel. I like Spheal. It's a pretty cute Pokemon. As it does its weird rollerball dance. And hey, thankfully Zippy has a good way of dealing with that. A move that never misses, but may not necessarily... That's disgusting. Well, guess who's not getting the kill? That's speed, yeah. Right here, high jump width. There we go. Just to really ram things home with this Pokemon. That would be deeply rude. I've got to say that. I think Destiny Bond lasts a turn at least, so... Yeah, we're gonna... Do we even need to heal? Yeah, we've taken, like, no damage. I think we're okay. That's me being paranoid again. It's okay. Again, this Clefable is not going to do a whole lot for me, which is why I threw it up there just in case. We'd be donezo in a sack, and I'm gonna be honest, I think it's kind of funny that the game is just like, by the way, here's... Oh, here's Larvitar, that's cool. I should be able to just chip this thing with... Oh, right, I can't catch it. Duh. Quit being a fool. I just would very much like to. It's okay, I made both of its attacks miss. Get wrecked, nerd. Ooh. Yeah, that super effective is really was really pushing things a little bit there with the damage. Yeah, I figured that would probably cause issues. Anyway, I do like, by the way, the point here is that I like the fact that I put that Pokemon to 1 HP and then it Destiny bonded. Like, it was just there, throwing that out just as a little extra to make me jump a little bit. Like, just to be slightly annoying about the whole endeavor. Alright, here's this guy who wants his psilocybin mushrooms. Oh, is this guy's name John Devon Researcher? Is that what you're trying to tell me here, Mr. Team Aquaman? Not to be confused with anything to do with any Robot Masters. Oh, hi, Ampharos. Level 9 is a little bit spicy for me, so I won't even try to fuck with that. I'm just switching Gigan for the big damage. Nice pain split. Guy. So yeah, the text speed is set in the randomizer to fastest, and I haven't goofed with any of the options since then, so yeah. It's just more that I'm like not used to it. I'm used to overmashing for everything because otherwise, yeah. Hooray! Bad jokes. Anyway, I mean, no, I was talking about me pretending that I was saying that the guy was giving us his great ball, but I didn't actually say the joke instead. I just immediately called it bad. So it didn't sound like, yeah. We can technically teach this fellow Bullet Seed. But I'm not sure how worth it that is right now. Well, you see, for me, when it comes to a randomizer, as a general rule, I tend to treat it with like, okay, people know what the base game is like. Even when I don't. Something, I did kind of get a little bit decimated by some of the parts of that Metroid Fusion randomizer. But also, let's be real, parts of that game are designed like a fucking ROM hack anyway, so it doesn't matter how well I knew it or anything. Oh right, we turned into an ice type because of that. Yeah. Oops. I forgot. For Steel Wing, huh? Actually, I like my variety of moves. And Steel Wing is 90% accuracy. That thing's never gonna work. Not for us, anyway. Take bug Pokemon to school, you'll be instantly popular. Very specifically for Paris and Parasect. There we go. Something again. It's another joke about drugs. Go to Yu-Gi-Oh's school with Weevil. Yeah, there you go. Oh, Weevil, you existed. And you somehow managed to make use of a completely unplayable card. In the form of Insect Queen, specifically. I mean, probably a couple others, too, are, like, absolute garbage, but... that one in particular is just... Well, he did do Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth, right? So, that definitely at the time was absolutely mortifyingly the fuck useless. Yeah, I mean, he didn't even run off with Exodia. He just chucked it over the side of the boat. Like, just the worst card thief, really, that he's just like, yeah, you know what? I'm throwing this into the water. Oh my god, they don't have rules text boxes at all in this game. In this anime, I have to memorize the entire doctoral dissertation that's on there. Oh, hey, Lucky Egg. That's pretty good. It's bad enough when it's just a bunch of shit you can't read. At least there's something there and you can go, hey, yeah, there actually is rules text on this, I swear. I'm not just making this up. You probably are going to need to get an electron microscope to be able to figure it out. Well, there is that one episode where he does go absolutely just ape shit on Weevil, if I recall correctly, much later in the series. Like, granted, I think part of that is because he gets his regular soul stolen, so he's stuck in Pharaoh mode. And he just gives Weevil a well-deserved ass whooping. Hooray, Cotton Spore is garbage, by the way. Thanks, game. Your mother with that kind of drop. Hey, a smoke ball. That's probably not very helpful. It doesn't help us catch Pokemon. It helps us escape from them. Okay, so hold up. I believe this is technically the same location as north of Petalburg, south of Petalburg Woods. And let's go take a look. Petalburg Woods. Just to make absolutely gosh damn sure. 103? No, 103 is the wrong. Daletown, Route 102, Petalburg City, Route 104. Yes! So, we are not permitted to catch this thing. Whatever will I do with my life without being allowed to use Gulpin? I was like, can't wait for this thing to explode on it now that I've talked shit. He's Machoke. Yeah, there you go. You start gulping it down, eventually you'll Machoke on it. Wait. Well, that's two of those in roughly the same location. That's kind of funny, game. I'll give you that one. Okay, can we land this Mega Kick and, like, make it a kill, please? Come on. Yeah, good work, Muds. Good old squish fish here. Oh, a Dratini. That would have been potentially pretty good, actually. Real pity. Oh well. Do any of you give me berries? I don't think they do, but we're coming in here anyway because... Yay! That's an ice heal. That's pretty nice. What about you? I already know about berries. We'll come back for the trainer fights here. Oh, here's a double battle for us. Item. Oh yeah, it's the lucky egg, right. Give that back. I've forgotten about that already because we never get early lucky egg. In fact, we rarely get late lucky egg either. Click protect and do nothing there, Muds. Oh, that sounds like an interesting choice of things to do there. Pain in the ass. We're gonna have to... Ah, I see. Yeah, it's nice to see the stupid low-level legendaries, right? That's always funny. Hey, wow, supersonic hit! Hell yeah, we're paralyzed. Boo! Boo this game! Protect. Ow, my, like... Oh my god, and they just keep ignoring... Well, I mean, good choice to ignore the thing that's just a protect bot right now, but also... Ugh! This randomizer is hurting my feelings. Yay! Good job gaining that level. If only you could learn a move to go with it. Hey, we're faster than a Nidoran somehow. Neat. Even while paralyzed. That somehow, of course, is by virtue of the fact that that's a Mewtwo, but... Oh, that's a Mewtwo! Wait, sorry. Take some of these. Nice! That's pretty handy. Well, you see, here's the upside there, Tav, is that at the very least, if you get the other Nidoran, you do eventually get Nidoking, which is pretty good. So, I mean, that's hard to complain about. Lickitung whipping out a healing move, however, when my only attack is Mega Kick, that might be a little bit more frustrating. But it's better that than having to switch and dump like half of that. Oh my god, Aeroblast. Hell yeah. Nice. Launches a vacuumed blast. Yes, it sucks. Wait. No, Aeroblast is a good move. It just has a 5% chance of missing. Also known as a 55% chance of missing. Also known as a 105% chance of missing. Yes, I still have my PP up. PP max, rather. Oops. I said the wrong thing. Again. And yeah, by the way, I pretty much did summon that massive mischance for 5% as soon as I mentioned it. Yep. Classic less than 100% accuracy, just instant whiff. God, that thing's face looks awful when its mouth is open. Yes, that's right, belly drum yourself. Now, hopefully, this thing doesn't have any physical attacks whatsoever. Maybe it'll have just like, oh, I was gonna say, maybe it'll have just like some crappy special move, but also maybe it'll just roll over and die! Like it did! So, yeah! Hooray! It rolled over and died for us! We took its lunch money. That's a good question because that thing is actually kind of fast. I'm going to assume probably negative priority move. Maybe a Vital Throw or something, which would make a lot of sense for it to be like, okay, yeah, Numbnuts is using accuracy debuffs. Maybe I should try going with Vital Throw. But also, I mean, that is probably a little too much planning for that AI. Salamence is coming and bringing a Sandstorm. It's a shame I don't have any Ice-type moves anymore, but hopefully we can at least hurt this thing pretty badly. Sure, I'll click Protect for some reason, as it uses Constrict. Well, it's got Flamethrower and Constrict so far for a move pool. That's interesting. And I'm shocked that we landed a hit there. Good work, Champ. Who is Champ, etc. Alright, so we got this rich kid who should have like one level 7 or so Pokemon. Yeah, and it's Mantine. Hey, guess what we don't have? A lot of things. And by that, I mean, we do actually have an electric move, I just It's like, what about my other Pokemon that I'm actually raising? Yeah, sure, let's try throwing out the Mega Kicks. And that's a pretty good reason to be like, hey, yeah, but he's only got one full restore. Oh, right, yeah, I was like, what the fuck are you saying? Oh, yeah, but, yeah, because you're implying, well, we're not hitting it on the special side, or it would feel like it was, because Mantine is actually a quite competent special tank. And again, it's one of those Pokemon that's gotten real good over the years as a result of the fact that it has an actual niche. It's just that most of the time it's like, hey, yeah, just win the coin flip with Zap Cannon, stupid. I mean, Mental Herb, that's not super useful for my purposes here. But okay, game. How many balls do I have right now? I got a couple of capture orbs that I can ponder whether or not to use them on whatever garbage shows up here. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Never mind. Hey, look, it's another water type, by the way. Oh, I will eventually, don't worry. So I'm thinking that even though Zippy is probably made out of paper... Oh. Oh! And that's a coin flip. Oh yeah, I mean I can definitely get out, but that's, well, so we already know that it's got a complete dud in one of its move slots. Awesome. You got the dud, yeah. Fun Noodle does in fact fit, actually. But my immediate thought was that I was gonna say that the bouncer fits if you don't put any of the spaces in there, because that's always kind of how I've pictured it from its Gen 1 pose. You guys have all seen the Gen 1 Tentacruel sprite, right? I mean, you all know it and you love it. And it's sincerely one of the best sprites in the entire series. But even then, it's so good that I'm actually gonna go dig it out again real quick and just post a link in the chat. Because, I mean, seriously, you all need a refresher. Just, you know, that thing is gonna throw you out of the fucking ocean. That's like, you're not on the list. Yeah. I could do it, Tav. I could do it, but also I could just name it Fun Noodle. The dud is also kind of an emotion, but you know what? I'm leaving it as just like dud. You know what? I'll do it. It's funny. Dud noodle. Yeah, alright. Of course, if it was a male tentacruel, we would have had to have named it just Dudley, but I mean, then again, it would probably end up becoming our most powerful Pokemon as a consequence. After I'm just here like, yeah, okay, let me give it a serious put down. Oh, hey, Dive Ball, that's actually appropriate. I see that it stole somebody's Pokeball from when they failed to catch it before. Ember, Fire Blast, Psybeam, and Perish Song. Oh, those are some quality moves except for one of them. And it has better attack than special attack. Yeah, and Overgrow for some reason. Well, let's not call it useless just yet. It may be able to learn Bullet Seed. Wow, okay, Tav. Are we allowed to make that joke on the internet? Oh yeah, it's fine. Because I said so. Anyway. Perish Song, get that fucking vast glove shit the fuck out of here. You get a pass because I said so. Anyway. See, now, technically, Overgrow isn't a useless ability, just really damn close. Anyway. Shopping time. Yeah, no, keep in mind that whenever I do the, like, am I allowed to say that canceled kind of stuff, that is entirely a bit. I don't assume that anybody here cares that much, unless I were to start, like, completely going off the, you know, and people would become a little bit concerned if I started saying things that were terribly out of character, but that's a whole other to-do. I definitely don't need 2 smoke balls. I'm not sure if I need even 1, but I will definitely junk one of them. The energy powder is basically a super potion, so that's fine. Oh, this is snaps Pokemon out of infatuation. That is so specific, dude. I don't think I'm gonna ever need this. And for it, I only get 50 cents. Well, fair enough. But I thought that was the one that removed stat debuffs. I was gonna be like, hey, yeah, I could do some sort of funny strategy if somebody learns Overheat or something, but no. No, they gave me total crap. Oh boy, shut up, nerd. You're right, but also... But I don't like to think about that. It's some item that has herb in its name somewhere. Anyway, we're gonna buy up some actual amount of healing items now. So that way we can be stocked, and I'll buy 1 escape rope. Hey, do you guys remember when they made the escape rope a key item in Gen 8? And I still never used that shit. Because I never needed to, because it was Sword and Shield. Okay, it prevents. I thought there was one that, like, removed them, but... Ordinarily, I would probably just do that too, Tav, but in a case like this, remember, we're Nuzlocking this. So I do need a little bit of safety in case I'm like deep in a dungeon. And one of my trusted, vaguely decent partners is on death's door. It sounds real mean to put it that way, but... Oh, hey, Ammonite. That thing is double weak to grass. So I think Dud Noodle is going to come in and immediately be not the Dud. Actually, maybe a little the Dud, because this thing did immediately say, hey, I forget. And I mean, yeah, okay, me too, buddy. I don't go around bragging about it, though. Weirdo. That's right, Almanite. Where's your 10 EXPs? Come on. Okay, it was slightly more than that. Wait, you want me to... Well, whatever. This goofus can gain experience. Azrael, huh? So this thing is normal type, right? Yeah, so I should be able to just fire blast it. Oh, right. Should is the key word, but har. Oh, that was an absolute nothing burger of a fire blast. Wow, what are you doing, Dud Noodle? The upside is we cannot get poisoned by smog because we're already a poison type. Yeah, did you just have some flashbacks there, Tav? To way back when everybody was all about this. All about the old Peekaboo and the second generation. I'm sure I've told you guys before that I distinctly remember a period. Oh, hey, buddy. Where quite a few folks were attempting to play very, very early, very badly translated, extremely unfinished translation versions. And I'm talking like they were advertised as like 10%, 15% translated. And they were absolute nonsense of gold and silver back in the day. I dearly wish that I would have some semblance of like ease of being able to go back and find those, because I would kind of love to show those off to folks, just as like a matter of video game history kind of stuff, because I think that's interesting. Maybe some of the rest of you folks do too. I don't know. Anyway, take that. Let's give Dud Noodle the old thing that's at the bottom of my inventory now. Can I offer you an egg in these trying times? Wait. Delia, you can't just give other people to other people. Shut. That's a bad joke. Even worse than most of the other ones that have been on this stream. Anyway, this Mankey is somehow not going to dissolve immediately. That's disappointing. At the very least, it didn't fire back with, like, Earthquake or something. Oh, hey, look, Jolteon. We can switch to Mewtwo and it'll get missiled or something. I don't know. Oh, pretty close. That's Twin Needle. Oh, that kid's a jerk. Or was a jerk, anyway. Did I tell you about the one time when I was at, like, an event at a Toys R Us? So, yeah, this is eons ago. And the Pokemon Fossil set had just come out. And I pulled a foil Hypno from that set. And some kid wanted to see the deck that I was using, so whatever. I gave it to him. The kid switched it out for a non-foil Hypno. Basically, the point is that Pokemon really did kind of at times bring out some of the worst in people. In like the smallest scale of things, obviously, but you know. Your random small child is probably not going to be committing atrocities anytime soon. But that was still kind of a dick move on that kid's part. Wherever they are, I hope they are more not like that. Well, it's very simple. They see the thing and they go, I want that, and they take it from you. It's like what Europeans do with random clods of land. Sorry, that's me, but... There's definitely a point in one's life that is quite early to be discussing things like reasons, I'll say that. Also, why am I trying to Fire Blast this thing? I have Psybeam. And this Nidoran female has a wide array of moves, and Dud Noodle has, like, no good skills at not being paralyzed. Four in a row, folks. 25% chance. At least we didn't get flinched from that. Otherwise, that would have been deeply upsetting. And we didn't even get the kill! Great! I wasted a lot of time. I just wanted my new Pokemon to gain more experience than... Get this thing out of here. Yay! Truly, it does feel like we got the dud from this round, but... We got the dud bear. Wait, no. Oh, I haven't played that game in years. That's about how I feel right now, it's just gag. Not to be confused with any strange Nickelodeon branded product from the 90s. Oh hey, look, it's Dudsparce. It could have been worse, folks. We could have gotten this done. How are your attack stats looking anyway, Chief? Well, at least you got good special defense and speed. But our ability to hurt things with this Pokemon are significantly lower than I thought. Oh, hey, look, a Mankey that we couldn't even one-shot the time before. Can we fix that this time? Yes. This time we properly turned that Mankey into paste. Oh, hey, look, it's Slowbro. Hey, old friend. I definitely can't fight that thing with Dud Noodle. Hooray! Yay! I don't have a water type move. Do I have like anything that's actually... Oh yeah, Zippy has like a bunch of things that are good against fire. Never mind, I realized immediately afterwards, like, oh yeah. Ah, nerd. And somehow we'd still get the kill. Good work. That was something, I forgot what it said. Oh, Metang. Well, we have a ground type move here. So hopefully this thing does... Ouch! Well, that's right, we were grass type before, so... Of course we take double damage from it. But now we shouldn't take dirt from this. Can't even get poisoned by it anymore. Oh hey, Voltorb. Well, I don't like our options for ground type attacks, so I'm just going to try to hurt it the regular way. Oh, I think that's my cue to switch, but... I'll take a crack at this. Yay, we won the coin flip. And we didn't get a kill somehow. Well... Trying to learn magnitude. Oh, yes. I'll take that, actually. Again, it's coming off of our better attack stat. And more importantly, it's ground type. And sometimes it can do actual damage. I swear. Oh, hey, here's a thing that might not be something I'd be angry about not melting to Psybeam instantly. And yeah, it still did! Wow. It's because we're gaining all those levels pretty fast. Magnitude 6 is not going to be nowhere near enough to deal with this thing, yeah. I mean, it's Torkoal. It's a turtle, of course it has good defense. Firestone, that could be quite helpful. Possibly. Nothing in that rock, which is strange because I thought there was. Yeah, why would you want Choodle? What's wrong with you? Anyway. Got another region here. Let's see if we can't get ourselves one more Pokemon, and then we'll have a full team. Oh, hey, look, it's a seal with a mustache. I like Celio. It's silly. Yup, that is a round fellow. No, not this Pokemon. This isn't a steel with a mustache. This is a seal with a mustache. And I'm pretty sure that if I hit this with anything, it's just gonna fucking die. So, Ingrain. And start chucking balls. And hope that I don't regret this turn of decisions here. Turn of decisions, yes. Start out by just chucking the dive ball. Ooh, it's got Weather Ball. Unfortunately, this is not an era where Weather Ball gets buff damage in different weather, so that's unfortunate. But it's interesting. It's a little more interesting than Flame Wheel, I guess. Yay, we caught our friendly neighborhood big fellow that evolves into a walrus. This fellow does kind of look a little bit like Robotnik, actually, with that facial hair. And I assume under the eyewear, Dr. Robotnik is kind of just got tiny little beady eyes. Tragically female, so there goes the immediate, like, obvious Robotnik nicknames. Although, I mean, I could just name it, "You idiots!" and everybody would get the reference. But I don't know, that doesn't seem that good. As I'm sitting here just like, I'm trying to hash if I can think of a good Robotnik joke here that isn't like, hey, yeah, actually, the name is masculine given to a female Pokemon, which will make people ask questions. I would not care otherwise, but, you know, if I get the one rogue weirdo showing up, I think that's just what I'm always afraid of, is catching that one rogue weirdo out there on the internets. But I've got an idea. We'll spell it backwards, just like that fucking hack Ken Penders. Actually, I don't know if that character is specifically a Ken Penders special, but... yeah, he can sue me all he wants. I don't fucking have anything. Actually, that just makes the problem worse, but, you know. Scratch that. Scratch that. It's Ken Penders. If he tries to sue me and I respond by murdering him, they will never convict me. Again, I need to emphasize this is a joke. This is for comedy. Anyway, yeah. You missed me making fun of the guy who used to do some of the Sonic the Hedgehog comic books because I made a reference to something from one of them. And somebody else started doing some jokes about it too, and I was... So that's what all that was, by the way. Anyway, I caught a Celio. That was our catch for Rust Turf Tunnel, and... yeah, one of the guys from the Archie comics. Specifically Ken Penders, which I think Ken Penders is probably a guy that people sort of know a little bit on the internet by virtue of, like, he's infamous for being terrible. So it also shouldn't surprise you, you know, I wasn't out here making fun of somebody like Ian Flynn, who's actually good at his job. Well, that's alright too. Maybe it's even better that way, but I digress. Oh, go forward first. Yeah, I suppose it's fair, actually, that Tentacruel can tank that laser beam, because Tentacruel has always been good at special defense, so... Yeah, it's fine. The important thing that you need to know about Ken Penders is that he's pretty awful. Both on a human level and just in terms of, like, quality as a comics writer. This is a pretty solid move pool. This is quite acceptable. We got Flame Wheel, we got Thunder Punch. I mean, Weather Ball could stand to be a little better, but whatever. We're looking at Gen 3 Weather Ball here, so it's pretty bad. And also, we've got a healing move. Those are always pretty good. So we've got a full party, even counting the Clefable that is currently in status of being like a sacrifice, because we haven't gotten any other TMs that have made me reconsider. That's... I would call that mean, but I feel like that's mean to Star Ocean 5. Which is saying a lot, because I will not hold back when it comes to that game of like, what the fuck were you guys doing? In general. Although, I feel like a lot of the Star Ocean games after 2 are extremely divisive. On the other hand, nah, Star Ocean 5 is just dog shit. But yes, you said the right one. Oh hey, look, another source of Volt Tackle for some reason. Shaq Fu is comparatively respectable when placed against Star Ocean 5. Yeah. Tickle isn't really a very Celio kind of move. That hurt, but I should have expected it to, really. Let's heal up real quick. And yeah, I will use items during battle, but I guess I'll try not to abuse it too much. Okay, can we land a rock slide, please? Ooh, that's gonna be very painful. Oh, Jesus. Oh my god, that's pretty damn painful, alright. Our Pokemon with probably the most varied move pool just got absolutely murdered by that thing. Yeah. The Tickler! Wait, sorry. Oh. I'm pretty sure that was Colin Mockery who had that one, too. Of the Tickler. On whose line? Because he would. Oh, that's rather threatening, huh? I should not stay in against this, should I? Well, we'll take a crack at it. Flame Wheel is probably our most damage. Iron Tail is a little scary. Yeah, we're not doing much damage to that Doug Trio. In that position. Go ahead, Noodle, get in there. And let's not eat an Earthquake, hopefully. No, we'll just take a Heat Wave, which is fine. We take 1 damage from that. Yay. Yay, we easily lived through that move. Hooray. I am slightly upset about the fact that we took that much more damage from Overheat. Like, geez, it's not that much stronger. Oh well. Well, subtract one goofy-looking ghost from our party. We no longer have a complete party. I mean, you might be like, oh, hey, wasn't your clefable not being used, so you already didn't have a complete party? Well, listen. No, so Kintabor is a reference again. The Sonic comics, they had a negative world, I think, and the version of Robotnik from that world, instead of being Ivo Robotnik, his name was spelled backwards, so it was Ovi Kintobor. And that's why I was, again, this is why it circled around to me making fun of people who made the Sonic comics, because yeah, a lot of them sucked as people. The contents were probably okay. I don't know that part of things that well. Wow, great job there, Muds, in not getting the kill. Oh crap, that thing learned Aeroblast. Well, thankfully we managed to land that after Aeroblast. I was expecting much less out of that fellow, as you can tell. What are you carrying? Oh, right. That keeps throwing me off. That thing has a very long animation for some reason. Alright, now Dud Noodle should be able to exploit Barboach's typing pretty well, and probably be able to tank a Hyper Beam nicely. Yeah, only 8 damage. I mean, this thing is half our level, but still. And it's Barboach. But it is a Hyper Beam nevertheless, and Hyper Beam really doesn't fuck around. Alright, well. I am going to go back and heal once again at the Pokemon Center. Make sure that we are absolutely at peak performance here. Which is ironic because usually this is a Rock-type gym leader, but I digress. Go down. Alright. Let's fight Roxanne and see what she's got going on. She has an extra Pokemon because I set the bosses to have extra Pokemon, so... yeah. Ooh, Vigoroth. Vigoroth? Vigoroth is what I'm gonna go with for now. Quite a nasty customer, possibly. How much damage is this Thunder Punch gonna do for us? Ouch, that Air Cutter is not... not great to deal with, so... Geeg, do you want to just, like, hurt this thing real bad, please? If I recall correctly, Vigoroth here is a little bit soft on the physical side. So, hey, yeah, as long... well, less so than I'd like. Oh, and it's got Assist, which it's using for Mind Reader. Funny, I think. Oh, speaking of that 5% miss, there it was. About to use... I did not read that properly. Oh, Corphish. Well, we can probably just make this thing explode with Volt Tackle. Right, now don't overmatch so much, you Uber. About to use Explode, huh? Yeah, we'll stay the course. And just keep bonking this thing with our usual attacks here. And yeah, it's probably not great form to just rely on Mewtwo as our damage carry. But also, I mean, if it works, right? Oh, you have another potion. That's... I don't like that. That feels bad. Lamp also kind of feels bad, but... Oh, yikes. That's a thing to pull. Because that will actually do damage to us. And quite a lot of it. But we did manage to geek its item, so we got a Lepa Berry. About to use, what was that, Corsola? That was Corsola, yeah. See, Corsola is great for us because we can probably cause this thing some severe discomfort. Ah, yes, good 2 hits twice in a row. This is why I don't like relying on multi-hit moves. Outside the Pokemon that can abuse those. Hooray, we got a badge. And a TM39, which is definitely not going to be... It's definitely not going to be good, is what I wanted to say. Dynamic Punch. Sweet. You know what I love? Is relying on coin flips. It's just the best. I should probably sell that and the Cotton Sport TM and get like another $2 or something. Don't take my goods! Oh right, there's a story event here too. Take that Lepa Berry. As that's actually quite nice. Right, hey you. Yeah, you want me to go and beat up on the dude? I can do that. hi, Altaria. That's something that could potentially have been quite nice to have had in the party. I don't know if I want it over Tentacruel, but... Oh yeah, we're part ice type, so that's dealing extra damage to us. Oh, I'm overmatching again. Oops. Destiny Bond. That's nice to see. I'm real happy about that. Keeps happening. I warned you, bro. I warned you about stairs, bro. Wait. Roll out, which is what I'm gonna use against this thing. Hope that this misses. Meanwhile, I'm gonna be sitting here, hopefully not missing very many. Or any. Yay, Altaria missed. Hooray! Hey, you. Roar! Yeah, what a response, buddy. But those guys sound like jerks. I'm sure we'll be able to corner them and kick the heck out of them. Off the ampy. Well, at least Dud Noodle should be able to fight this. Yeah, I know, right? Unfortunately, we can't catch it. It punches us real fast with its nose. That's kind of great, actually. Oh, that Goofus is defeated, and... yeah, give me your package. And also this bird that you stole. Mr. Briny. I wonder if he's a sailor. It really doesn't look the part. I might do that. That's probably not a bad idea. Hey, you. I got your package. I give him his package, he gives me his great ball. Wait. Yeah, really easy joke. And now he's sending us on a quest to take it overseas. I'm sure this is a good idea. I like how he just says Steven like we're supposed to know who that is. Doesn't tell us that that's his kid. He does heal us though, that's nice. Because I couldn't do that myself or anything. I couldn't go to a Pokemon Center and handle that. Yeah. And you can... Oh, I was gonna say you can tell by the fact this is going so slow, but no, that didn't make any sense. Alright, well, thanks, buddy. Well, at least technically we can get rematches with people, but I'm probably not going to be putting that to much use. Let's do that thing where we heal ourselves and save, and yeah. We only are like 2 hours into our run, but listen, we got killed so many times by the game starting. So,